In this training video, we're going to be talking about REIPro's dashboard. Now up here at the top, you're going to see the word dashboard. You're going to also see that how to get back to this in your main menu. We also have a statistics button, which we're going to cover in just a second. So the very first section we have here is a welcome to REIPro. So if you are a new user, come in, watch the video, and most importantly, click the watch tutorials button. This is going to give you short demos of different parts of REIPro so you can become more familiar with how it works. I'm going to click back to dashboard. Now below the welcome to REIPro is our quick property lookup. This is great when you want to research an address. You may know of an address, or maybe you're driving neighborhoods and you want to learn a little bit more about that property. Here you could search by address, APN number, or the owner's name. All you have to do is just start typing in an address. You're going to scroll down until you find the address. Once the property is pulled up, number one, we're going to give you a street view if available. We're going to tell you some statuses about that property. In this case, it's owner occupied. It is a townhouse, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, and so on. So a lot of basic information. Over to the right, you're going to have a great map that you can zoom in and zoom out. You can also do street views. You can also change the layers. Underneath that, we're going to give you a bunch of analytics about the property, from estimated value to estimated mortgage payment and the school ratings in this area. And underneath, we're going to give you all the public record data. So this is all the bare bone information that you're going to need to use in order to determine if you actually want to save this property or maybe add it to a marketing campaign. You can scroll through the tax information, any mortgage information on the property, the deed transfer history, and you can also check comparable sales. So as I scroll down, you'll be able to see all of the different comparable sales to give you an idea what's going on in this area. What are properties actually selling for? Now from this screen, you have a choice to either just clearly exit from this property, save it to your properties section so you could actually start working the property, or move it to a direct mail campaign. Now, once you've researched the property, we're actually going to save the last 5 properties here. And as you can see, we either have an open or a go-to. So a go-to is I actually saved this property to REIPro, whereas an open, we still remember the property, but maybe you're not sure exactly what you want to do with it or how you want to move forward at this point. Last but not least, if you scroll back up, you're going to see this search in bulk. This is actually going to take you to our REIPro section of the software where you could search for properties in bulk, from absentee owners to vacant properties to pre-foreclosures and many other lead types. Now below the quick property lookup, you have any properties that you have marked for follow-up, and below that you have your favorite properties. As we scroll back up to the top right, you're going to see our calendar. If you want to utilize the calendar, go down and click expand, and this will open up the calendar. If you want to set something as an event or maybe just a simple reminder, you could click on the date, enter the event name, the date. You could also set yourself reminders. So maybe reminder number 1 could be a text message. So you do have multiple different ways to remind yourself that you have a reminder on the calendar. If you have other members on your team, you can also mark this event on their calendars as well. You can also have a property that you have saved to the system because maybe this note is in regards to that property. And then at the bottom, you can fill in any notes or details about this. I am just going to close that out. Underneath that, you're going to have incoming website leads. So with REIPro, we do have an integration, which is Zapier, where you can connect your websites to REIPro. So if a seller fills out a form on your website, you can also have that lead sent directly to REIPro. We can share it here. You can learn more about this by simply clicking the little plus icon. Below that is our popular site section. So those websites that you just want quick access to, all you have to do is just simply click that plus icon and add a site. As you can see, you can edit and delete these as well. Below that is our REIPro Support Center. Any questions you may have about the system, the software, where something may be, this would be a great way for you to connect with our customer service team. And also stay connected on our Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Last but not least, at the very top is our Manage Dashboard. This gives you the opportunity to customize your dashboard. Maybe you're a user that has been here for 6 months and you don't want to see the welcome screen. Well, you could simply hide that. Or maybe you just want to rearrange how this particular page looks. You have all of this right at your fingertips. Once you do that, you just click the X, and as you can see, things are going to move instantly. Next, I'm going to move to the statistics section of the dashboard. Now, the area statistics is super important. This is going to give you an idea of what's going on from home sales to home price and price per square foot, along with the school ratings. It will also show you the number of types of leads that are in this particular area. If you want to add a new location, just click the new location button. You can enter a county, city, or zip code. You also have the ability to delete them. If you want to understand what's going on, maybe you have multiple different areas here, you can just simply click on those areas and it will refresh. If we scroll below that, we're going to have our total properties that we have saved to REIPro. So as you can see, I have 388 properties that I've saved. I have 9 in follow-up. I have archived one of those properties. 8 of them are my favorites. 4, I have a 5-star rating. And as you can see, I haven't exported anything. So this gives you an overall look of your property section. Now below that is our contracts. This is where you have the ability to start setting goals. As you can see, I've set the goal of to do 12 deals per year. So obviously you have to put a house under contract in order for it to close. And you'll start to see statistics as you put houses under contract and once they closed. For a more detailed look at this, you can scroll over to the contracts dashboard button. Here, you're going to see the properties that I currently have under contract, as well as the properties that I have closed here. If you want to manually add a property, you could do so by clicking Add Property. Otherwise, if you're working the property and you go to executable step number 5, which I'll show you in a second, when you mark that step complete, that property will now move into this properties under contract section. To edit the lead, all you have to do is click the 3 dots, select Edit Lead. Here you could actually move this lead to a closed section if you choose to. You can enter the contract date, the potential closing date, what's it under contract for, the strategy, the exit strategy, by whom, the potential profit, and then eventually as you close the deal, you can add in the net profit. As I scroll down below the properties closed, you're going to see the same analytics that's going to show you how you're doing. So as you can see, I've set a goal to do 12 deals a year. Year to date, I have a total of 7 contracts. I have put 58% of my goal under contract and I have closed 6, which gives me a 50% ratio. Underneath that, you're going to see on the months under contract, the deals closed per month, the percentage of closed deals, and most importantly, the total income year to date. This is going to help you stay focused, stay on track, because at the end of the day, our business is about closing deals. And our contract section is a great way for you to manage that. Now, once I go into the property section, if I click on the property, I scroll down to my executable steps. Now, like we said, step 5, which is putting the house under contract. Once I mark this step complete, this property will now move to my contracts dashboard. You can also access the dashboard right from step number 5 here. I do recommend that you do fill this information out here just to speed the process up, but keep in mind you can edit this particular details once you get to the contracts dashboard. You move through the executable steps. When you get to step 10, after you've closed the deal, be sure to mark that step complete as well. And that will move it from under contract to the close section. And ultimately, this is the goal, is to figure out how well you are doing. Are you meeting your goals in this business? And I think this is going to be a super huge hit for everyone to keep track of their contracts, what's going on with each contract, what are the estimated closing dates, what are our net profits, and so on. Now, below our contract section, you're going to see our marketing campaigns and buyers. So this is going to give you an overall view. Now, in the marketing campaigns, you can actually select a date range of what am I doing this month? How many postcards did I send out? Or maybe I just want to check the last month. So this is going to help you identify your marketing efforts as far as postcards, maybe letters that you've sent. The one thing that I love about this is that now you're going to have a history of, hey, did I actually send any direct mail last month because I totally forgot? This part of the software is going to simplify that all in one screen. Now, as I scroll back up, you're also going to see the managed statistics. This is great because now you can organize and customize the way that this page is. Maybe you want to hide certain things, or maybe you want to move more of the important stuff to the top. Here you have the option to do that. And that's just a quick overview of our dashboard. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to our customer service department, and they'll be happy to walk you through this.